Hello there and welcome to this episode of Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champagne Beverages. We tape right here from Benny's Place in downtown Hammond. I'm Alan Waddell, along with the head baseball coach of your Southeastern Lions, Coach Jay Artigues. Coach, thanks for being here. This was a week where you started out on the road, you went on the tour of Alabama, you started at the University of Alabama, and then got rained out in your second game against South Alabama, so your team really had to adjust as the week went on.
Yeah, it was spring break, so we didn't have any class, but we went on the road, rain hit us, we got to play at Alabama, and then the rains came down that next night, and all day as we traveled down to Mobile to play and got rained out. Good thing was we rained out before we got all the way there. Well,
Coach, your team went on the road and took on a good Alabama team that was in the top 25, and that's really been one of the themes here in 2013 is your team really went out and y'all are playing a very aggressive schedule, especially in the midweek this year, and this was a tough game on the road to Alabama.
It is. You know, it's a team that we've actually beaten the last 2 years. You know, they haven't beaten us in a couple of years, but we went down there and, you know, didn't play as well as we should have. We had a lot of opportunities to score, didn't take advantage of those opportunities, and Alabama did, and that's what a good team does, SEC team does, and they capitalized on it.
Well, Coach, your team has been so dominant on the weekends through the year here in 2013. This weekend, Lamar takes 2 out of 3 at Pat Connealy Diamond at Alumni Field. How does your team respond from this?
Yeah, Lamar came in here and did a great job. I mean, and you know, we won the game on Saturday, but Friday they really got a great pitch performance, and Sunday they just swung the heck out of it. They did a good job.
Well, Coach, the good news is, as after the first 3 conference weekends, you're still in first place in the Southland Conference, so you still control your own destiny from here on out.
Yeah, you know, it's a competitive conference. You can see, I mean, some teams, you know, like Oral Roberts got swept by SFA this weekend, and there's some other teams that got some big wins. I mean, it's competitive. There's really 6 or 7 teams that have a legitimate shot at winning this thing.
All right, well, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the action as the Lions hosted the Lamar Cardinals right there in Hammond, right here on Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champagne Beverage, and Benny's Place right here in downtown Hammond.